What's going on, guys? It's Eternal Light here, and today we're going to be talking about Warzone, specifically how Warzone can be the best Battle Royale out there and what it can do to improve it. And when I say the best, I don't mean right now, because it's not perfect. It's not the best Battle Royale we've seen, because obviously the cake still goes to Fortnite, which Warzone can compete with, honestly, as Fortnite's fan base is dying and Warzone is only increasing as they keep updating the game. So with that being said, we're going to go over what Warzone can do to improve and where it has beaten other battle royales. So with that being said, we're going to go over how Warzone can be better and the good things Warzone has done already. Let's get into it. First, I want to talk about what Warzone has done to be great already, or good. I don't want to say great because great's a strong word, but good already. Personally, I really like the cash system Warzone has set up. The idea of looting for cash to get a loadout drop, cluster strikes, kill streaks, etc. I think that's a really good idea. It's a different approach to things. Not many BRs have done that. I think, I could be wrong, H1Z1 might have done that. But as far as I know, Warzone was the first. And I think it's a really good idea. Having an extra thing to look for, go for, oh, I need X amount of money to get this, it could really change the game. And by change the game, I mean a clutch strike at the end of the game can end it right there for them, get the win. A UAV, 3 UAVs equals a advanced UAV, so that can come in clutch at any time. I think the money system is really good, although I do think the loadout drop price was kind of low, $6,000, but they did increase that in the next patch to 8,500. I still think it's kind of low. Either you got to change how much money drops per, or you increase that to like 10,000 or something. Another thing is, I like the idea of adding blueprints to the weapons. You pick up a Dragon's Breath R90, I think it is. You will never use that in multiplayer at all, because the blueprints in multiplayer are pretty shit. But when it's early game and you get those blueprint guns, it's pretty solid. Except for the golden AK. I hate the golden AK. It's pretty ass. Other than that, it's pretty nice. Other guns, obviously, like the short stuff M13 is pretty solid. I don't like the MP5 blueprint. It feels clunky to me, but the piercer for the MP7 is pretty good. Come to mind, Hell's Voice, some shit like that for the one of the shotguns is pretty good. So I like the idea, not making those blueprints totally useless, because no one uses them in multiplayer. Everyone makes their own class, but the idea of implementing it to Warzone is pretty solid. Another thing are the contracts you can pick up: the bounty, the recon, and the loot one. I'm not sure what that one's called, but they add a really good implement to the game. Add something else to do. If you come in out the gulag and you go to loot one, you pick that up, you got yourself 3 crates guaranteed. It's nice. The recon is really clutch, really underrated, and you get to know where the next zone is. Although that is kind of encouraging camping, it's not terrible because they have to do something to get it. It's a lot to get there, and the odds of someone not being there when you grab it is kind of low. And then there's the bounty for the attacking players that basically tells you where the other person is, and the closer they are, they know where you are, etc., etc. The threat level goes up. I think that's a really good idea. Add something else to do to the game. It doesn't make it as dull and just basic cookie cutter BR. Add something else that you can do, an extra objective, should I say. And the rewards of them pretty nice. The more contracts you do, the higher amount of money you get for each one. Example, the percentages. It goes from 40 to 80 to 120, I think. And not sure if it keeps increasing from there, but that's like the 3 tiers you're looking for to get. Another thing I really enjoy about Warzone is the gulag system. I think that's a really good idea that after, I die early in the game, I'm not just sent back to the lobby. After waiting in the fucking long ass lobbies, I gotta sit here and just go back. Now, so you get a second chance. Go to the gulag, a one-on-one gunfight with some of the guns can be kind of aids on there. Some of the pistols are kind of ass. I personally don't like the R90, but it is what it is. But I think that's a really good idea. Having a second chance at life, that whole system is pretty cool. That no other BR has done that I know of course, probably somewhere out there in the world of gaming. Also, the redeployment. I know Apex was the first to do that, but the idea how they did it was you don't pick up their card, you just buy them back literally with cash, which I think is a cool idea. I don't have to go to their dead body and risk my life to go pick them up. I'm just gonna go buy them. Although I think the price is kind of cheap, $4,500 to bring back someone's life. I think that should be a little higher, because that's literally not cheaper than a loadout drop, if not equal to more expensive than a loadout drop, as having another player next to you can switch tides way more than a blueprint or weapon. And last but not least, we have that it's free. I think that's a great idea. Make the BR free and keep the multiplayer pay to play, as making that game free attracts so many more player base, such a big player base, that anybody can pick it up and play. They don't have to, they don't want to, but it's there. It's always an option no matter what. And I think that just is a great idea in general. to bring in those numbers. You know, you can take people from Fortnite, bring it over here. It's free. Same thing pretty much. It's more realistic. And if they do enjoy the game enough, it is a Call of Duty game, so of course it's multiplayer if they really do want to purchase it. And the battle pass, I like, you know, who doesn't like a battle pass? But yeah, that's just a really good idea. I'm glad they made it free for everybody so that you're not stuck. You know, your friend has to pay $60 just to play Battle Royale, and they might not even like it. Now we're going to talk about what Warzone can do to be better than it already is, as this game's not perfect. There's flaws, of course. It's very buggy, laggy, just to say a few couple things, but yeah, let's get into that. I feel as the map is way too big. I know their idea was to go this grand big map, you know, add all the fucking ground war maps into one, some multiplayer maps here and there, but I just think it's too big. I'm sorry. The middle game is for this game is crazy fucking long. Like, it's so slow. There's just so much time to kill. You just sit there and look at the sky at some points, you know, and there's people camping in the middle zones. They know where it is. It's kind of slow. It's really annoying. You know, speed it up, make the circles faster, or I can't really say downsize the map because that's not gonna happen. But if they do make a future map, make it a tad bit smaller. It's way too big. This is like the dam areas, the mountain areas. It's just slow. Speaking of maps, we're gonna talk about the circle or the zone, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes that circle is the most atrocious thing ever. I don't understand how it can come off the map and literally push us to the right corner. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. It should not ever end outside of the map. That is stupid. I know it's all based RNG, you know, it's random circles every time, but I think it should be in the map. I'm sorry. If it's all the way, if half the circle is outside the map, that should not be a thing. That is stupid. It is so dumb. Like, you only have X amount of field to work with. It's stupid in my opinion, but other people might disagree. But next we got the vehicles. If you're a solo player, you'll feel me on this one. The vehicles are crazy overpowered. As a one hit, I'm not saying make it impossible to hit somebody, as that's stupid too. Vehicle should do damage, but an insta kill each time, maybe take away your shield completely, sure, but an insta kill each time, either X, make it weaker, or C, more prone to bullets. Because if I'm lighting up a Jeep with an M4 with 60 rounds and it's still going, that Jeep is not from Earth. It's crazy. Especially the big truck. The big truck takes multiple RPGs. Name me a car, a truck, a military truck that takes multiple RPGs. That shouldn't be a thing. Either insta RPGs or more prone to fucking bullets. Pick one of those two because it's stupid. Literally the meta for solos right now is RPG and a car, and you're good. People will sit in that thing forever and just switch vehicles each time. It's stupid. That should not be in a game. Another way they can improve this BR game mode is to not add skill-based matchmaking. Please don't do that. No one likes it in multiplayer. I don't care what surveys you have that says people do. They don't. No one likes it. No one wants to grind to be good and get like a 1.5 KD, let's say, and then face other 1.5 KDs. It's not fun. Unless I'm going out to play ranked. If I'm just sitting back playing VR with my friends, I don't want to face sweaties. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to have a good time. Add a ranked mode. If you really want that, add a ranked mode. Don't put it in normals. No, that's gonna make the game worse. Guarantee it. It's gonna make people walk away, go back to Fortnite, go back to Blackout. If people still play Blackout, it's not gonna work. Don't do it. I don't care how tempting it is. I don't care. Don't do it. And last but not least, please keep it fun. Keep it updated. Keep it fresh. That's one of the main reasons people love Fortnite, or people loved Fortnite, is that they updated it weekly damn near. They just added a bunch of things, took away a bunch of things. Listen to the fan base. Just keep it fresh and fun. Don't make it dull and too realistic. Too realistic will drive people away. No one wants to play a super realistic VR. Trust me. If they want to do that, they can, I don't know, play Blackout. Blackout's fucking stupid. Keep it fun. Please do that. If you don't keep updating this game, people will get bored and leave. That easy. You gotta add different modes, different, you know, operators, guns, etc., etc. The list goes on. Just keep it fresh. You guys are the game developers. You know what to do. And that's it for my list. Obviously, I could add more, but videos are already around like 10 minutes anyway. So, as always, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you are new. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.